Welcome to Arkansas Slots. We're at the beautiful Saracen Casino in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And today we're going to test out whether playing with your card or without your card matters. We'll start out here on nickels. Here's a look at the numbers up top. Mega's 11.3, Major's 1,500, Minor's 220, and the Mini's almost 70. All right, and we'll get started here. We're going to play for about 12 minutes with a card with a $200 budget, and then we'll cash everything out, pull our card, and try to play for about 12 minutes without a card and see if we notice any difference. So we'll start out here, $2 bets. Of course, need 4 of the fireballs or 3 of the free games to get the bonus started. And hopefully we'll play 12 minutes and have a profit, but if we bust within 12 minutes, then we'll just call it early on. Come on, one more. We'll call it early on that. One more. Wow. Well, it's hitting all around it. A lot of double stacks, some big numbers. So maybe we'll get off to a good start here. And we'll also kind of do our 20 spin method, so if we don't hit anything within about 20 spins, we'll bump it up to 3. But for the benefits, I'll kind of play devil's advocate and argue both ways, but for the card being in, I think there's quite a few advantages. Number one, of course, you're earning points. You get free play. You get, especially if you're at a casino like Saracen here that gives a lot of free play. They give me a lot of player points, which I can convert to free play. Then they give monthly giveaways. They have a monthly card drawing. I get food comps. There's about 6 or 7 really good reasons to play with your card here. So that's why I personally always play with my card. And from the research I've done, we'll bump it up to 3 here. The research I've done, the card supposedly is completely separate from the actual game, according to slot techs and just the research I've done personally. So it shouldn't matter, but I have been asked quite a few times to run a comparison. Well, we're off to a pretty slow start with the card, that's for sure. We may not make it 12 minutes at this rate. Need to find a bonus here. Showing a lot of double stacks, just not quite lining them up. First good line hit. Well, the player's card in is struggling to find a bonus. I'll probably stay here at the $3 bet just so we don't burn through all of this in 5 minutes. Come on. Wow. Barrow Street may just be tough today. A lot of single double stacks. All right, we're down to 50 bucks left. Come on. All right, pretty good number there. Okay, let's see if we can get to the top here. I gotta have one here. Pretty good bonus, 144. That mini came in clutch. I think it was a little over 70 there. So, all right, gets us back close to where we started. We'll jump back to 2, do about 20, and if we haven't hit another bonus, we'll jump it back up to 3. Bit of a line hit there. That mini resets at 60. Still showing double stack, so Bear Street, when it gets hot, it can really get on a good run. So it'd be nice to see with the player's card and without the player's card, you're gonna win on both. We'll need one more bonus, looks like, to get on the winning side of the 200 here. Yeah, we'll do 3 more and we'll jump it up to 3. Okay, up to 3. Free game, still avoiding us. Either one of those be a double stack. One more. Hey, free games. This has been a rare sight this week. Let's see a bunch of bells here. top symbol. Pretty good for free games, 120 bucks. All right, did get us above the 200, so we'll start back at 2. And I think we'll probably have about one more. Maybe about 2 minutes left. So I don't have a stopwatch. I'm just kind of looking at the timer on the camera here, so I probably wasted at least a minute or so explaining what we were going to do today. So this should be getting close in about another minute. It's nice seeing both bonuses on here. Usually free games have been non-existent on just about every machine that we played, but okay, we'll jump up to 3 for this last little bit. All right, and I think we'll call the player's card in right there. That should be close to 12 minutes. Okay, so now we'll collect everything, pull the player's card, and we'll put a fresh 200 in. Okay, we'll keep it on the same denom to kind of keep it fair. The only disadvantage to go on second is we did hit the mini, so it's reset at 61, and it was 71 when we had the player's card in. So, okay, we'll start out here. I'll show you. Player's card is empty. All right, we'll start here at $2. Wow, that's great numbers there. Just needed one more. All right, let's see if we hit something good here without the player's card. So the advantage without the player's card, to argue the other side of it, is let's say if we hit a hand pay, it doesn't matter. You know, anything over 1,200, you have to show your ID. And you're going to have to pay taxes on it. It's going to be reported to the IRS. But let's say this machine got hot and we slowly, we hit a bonus for 500 and then one for 1,000 and then another one for 500 to where we were up $2,000 on this machine. Well, if our card wasn't in, theoretically, we wouldn't have to pay any taxes on that because there's no record of who actually won that $2,000 because we never went over the $1,200 hand pay limit in one bonus. So there could be an advantage there if you actually were on a winning machine. And the other piece to that, everyone swears the two the player's card and the actual game, or the the bet button, are not connected in any way. But I do have to question that, because if they're not connected in any way, how do they know how to calculate my free play? They would have to know what denom I'm on and what bet size. Speaking of bet size, we can jump up to 3. But they'd have to know what bet size I'm betting, how often I'm betting, spinning the reels. So I feel like there has to be some connection between the two. And of course, some people just want the privacy of the casino not knowing, who's on the machine. So it's really a preference thing. Overall, I personally use my player's card just because I play a lot, and free play helps me create more videos with less money out of my pocket. So, but yeah, we'll see here if we can hit a big bonus and turn this into a winner. So with the player's card in, we started with 200 and ended with 170. So we were down $30, which is not bad, but not a win. Come on. Let's get one big bonus going here. One more. Back to avoidness again. Showing to be equally difficult to get into the bonus without the card in. Alright, whittled us down to that $50, kind of where we were with the player's card in when we finally hit a bonus. So maybe we're approaching a bonus here pretty quick. Huge fireball. Front row's trying. Need to find some double stacks here in the end. A bit of a mixture there. All right, getting down to it. We'll need to find a bonus. Three there. All right, well, really didn't notice any difference. I'm gonna go ahead and put the card back in. We'll put this 170 in, and we'll just play for fun now. But yeah, really not seeing a difference between card and no card. Obviously, this is a very short experiment. It's to really know, you would have to do it for, 100,000 spins on each or something to see if you really can tell a difference. But if there is a difference, it's not a noticeable difference either direction. So if it doesn't bother you to play with a card, certainly not going to help or not going to hurt to get additional free play, maybe some food credits, be, in a card drawing. I mean, a lot of benefits to having it in the machine. All right, that's a good number there. Let's track down 3 here. Get a big bonus and turn this into a nice win for us. On 10 cent here, the minis at 178, the minors 430, and the majors 2680. Maybe we can snag a fireball bonus here at the end. Wow, 2 of each. Our streets been a little tough this morning. All right, fireballs, wake up for us. 3 min balls. All right, not seeing a whole lot here on dimes. Let's go the other direction. Let's do max bet pennies here. Finish it out so we can see some of those big fireball numbers land. Yeah, just struggling to find 4 fireballs this morning. Oh, wow. Do a 250 and a 150 and a 50. All right, well, Vera Street proved to be difficult, whether we had our player's card in, player's card out, different denoms. Sometimes that's just the slot machine. It's not going to matter what you're doing. If you're not hitting bonuses, it's going to eventually whittle you down. But we gave it a shot. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will move on to the next one.